From Westbury High School in Elliotsburg, Pennsylvania, South Central Pennsylvania, we are live here at Westbury for a Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup between the Westbury Mustangs and the Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils. The Tuesday night hoops here, nothing out of the ordinary here. Boys basketball being home here Tuesdays. We got a good one here for us tonight. Westbury comes to this game with 1 win and 15 losses on the year. They are still looking for their first win in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Greencastle-Antrim comes into this game with an overall record of 10 wins and 6 losses. They have 7 wins and 3 losses in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Hello everyone watching on the Westbury Athletic Public YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wolf, the Golden Pipes of Westbury Athletics. Here was expected to be a good one here at Westbury High School. Both of these teams coming off a tough loss this past Friday night. Westbury on the road at Gettysburg, and Mustangs lost to the Warriors by a score of 64-27. Greencastle-Antrim cut off a surprising loss here this past Friday at home against Shippensburg. The Blue Devils fell to the Greyhounds by a score of 50-44. This is the second meeting between the two teams. Back on January 11th. And we're going to hold off on that for just a second. Here's Brent Anderson with our starting lineups.
Welcome you to Westbury High School for tonight's matchup, the Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils versus your Westbury Mustangs. Tonight's assigned officials are Keith Whittington and Chris Wilder. Now let's meet tonight's starters. First, for Greencastle-Antrim. Head coach Todd Stevens, assistant coaches Dave Hanks, Ben Freeman, and Mike Carey. Here is the starting lineup of the Blue Devils. At guard, 6'2", junior number 3, Eli Sterling. At guard, 6'2", junior number 4, Zerzano Sullivan. At guard, 6', junior number 10, Logan Albee. At forward, 6'1", senior number 13, Adam Forst. At guard, 6'5", junior number 14, Hunter Wright. And now here's the starting lineup for your Mustang, coached by head coach Tom Sneed, assistant coaches Devin Whitfield and Shane Schreffler. He starts at forward, he's a 6-foot junior, number 4, Marcus Baker. He starts at guard, he's a 5'9", sophomore, number 10, Mason Seno. Starting at center, he's a 6'2", sophomore, number 22, Brayden McKeever. He starts at the guard, he's a 5'11", senior, number 5, Bruce Middleton. And starting at guard, he's a 5'10", senior, number 15, Cy Twig.
We are back here now, getting set for Mid-Penn Colonial Division action. Boys basketball here on Tuesday night. Key player to keep an eye on for the West Prairie Mustangs is Josiah Twigg. Twigg, the senior, playing the most of any ball player. It's also a 31% shooting, 27.3 3-point shooting, and great free throw shooting as well, shooting 76% from the free throw line. So Josiah Twigg, definitely a key player to keep an eye on here for West Perry. And we are underway here. Quick tip off and quick shoot and no score as Greencastle Blue Devils looking for quick work here. And there's the first 3 points of the game. That's Eli Sterling. That's right, getting started here. Tight defense shown here for the Blue Devils, and a walk is called. Walk is called on Sir Sono Solomon. Hope everyone is having a good day. First of 2 games here at West Prairie High School today. Earlier we had West Prairie Bocce Ball. And there's home finale here for the inaugural season. We'll talk more about that coming up in the broadcast. And here's a 3-point shot for Josiah Twigg. No good. Rebounded by Adam Horst. Adam Horst, the top rebounder on the team for the Blue Devils. And he's expected to make a big impact here. Here is Horst. Shooting, no good. Rebounded by Mason Sano. Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup in boys basketball. I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Deuce Middleton could not hang on, but able to keep it in. Here's Brady McKeever. McKeever going over to Deuce Middleton. Just getting started underway here. Eli Sterling with a 3-point shot right off the bat. That's being our scoring summary so far in this game. Here's McKeever. McKeever being defended well by Horst. And here's Deuce Middleton. Middleton has been having a good year as well. 24% 3-point shooting for him so far. He leads the team in field goal percentage, 31.8%. Actually, I take that back. Brandon McKeever is the top scorer for the Mustangs this season. Here is McKeever. Good passing around here for the Mustangs. That's one thing that West Prairie has definitely worked on this past week, ever since losing to Gettysburg, getting crushed by Gettysburg on the road this past Friday. Working on maintaining the ball as long as they can. They don't want those high-scoring games that Greencastle is used to getting. Here's a good pass around here, right? West Prairie has held the ball for the last 2 minutes now without a shot, and here's a shot from Marcus Quaker, and Quaker no good. Right by Solomon. And this ball will go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Blue Devils. Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils in a good spot right now in terms of power rankings. Greencastle-Antrim in 5A is currently ranked number 12 in the District 3 5A power rankings. The top 14 qualify for the playoffs, and there's an offensive foul. Adam Horst called on the charge. That's the first foul of the game, and it's off of Horst. And wide open for Marcus Quaker, back to Middleton. Here's Middleton, passing it back to Josiah Twigg. Josiah Twigg, big soccer star here at West Prairie, also a big baseball player. The senior triathlete. And good pass around here again. 3 minutes in, now 3-0 lead for the Blue Devils. Here's Josiah Twigg, go to Deuce Middleton, back to Quaker. Go to Middleton once again. Mason Sano now from the corner. Goes back to center. Don't know exactly what the strategy is here. Like, I don't know if West Prairie just hanging the ball for so long or Greencastle just has that fantastic defense. It makes it impossible for West Prairie to get a shot off. Ray McKeever. Over to Middleton. To Quaker. Over to Josiah Twigg. Westbury knows this team so well. The last time these two teams met was back on January 11th, just a couple weeks ago. It was down at Greencastle-Antrim, and the Blue Devils were victorious by a score of 60-32. And that pass looked like it was blocked, and from the corner, 3 for Connor Wright. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Blue Devils to get things started here. Over halfway through it, the first quarter. And a shoving call is made. Foul is on number 10, Logan Ale. Logan Ale called on the push. Only the second foul on the Blue Devils so far in this quarter. There's Josiah Triggs. Josiah Triggs shooting free. Air ball, no good. Connor Wright with the easy rebound. And good three-point shooting team here. Here's Horst. And Horst is taken away by Deuce Middleton. Middleton going to the sideline for Mason Sano. And Mason Sano gets tackled hard. Lands rather hard there on the floor. Mason Sano had to get back up. And it's a shooting foul. Foul is on Eli Sterling. For his first. Mason Sano shooting 2 from the free throw line. Sano's first free throw, no good. This is one of the advantages where you have a big team like Greencastle-Antrim has to bring a whole new squad here on the court. And so Jackson Ebby is in. Owen Plum is in. Brandon Shadowan is in. And second free throw for Sano is good. And that's how Westbury gets on the board. Who else do we see out there on the court? Jordan Hunt is in for the Blue Devils. Blake Shadowan on. Jackson Ebby. And out of bounds. And Brendan Shadowan is out there for the Blue Devils. So now it's the 5 on the court. For Greencastle-Antrim, and here's a shot, and 2 points for Jackson Ebby. Very quick work here, and almost got away with one. Brian McKeever hangs on to it. Mason Sano was looking for Marcus Quaker, and a shove out of bounds. The Blue Devils off to a hot start. With just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Josiah Twig. Josiah Twig was under heavy pressure and able to keep a pass in that half of the court. Is Larry McKeever to find Deuce Milton. Marcus Quaker. Here's Quaker again. Middleton to Quaker. And Quaker, this has been an issue for Marcus Quaker. Throwing the ball, passing the ball right back to the opposition. And 3-point shot from the corner, no good, and a foul. And 3 free throws are coming now for number 20, Blake Shadowan. Foul is on Dylan Gutshaw for the Mustangs. 3 free throws coming for Blake Shadowan. And first free throw, no good. Second free throw also good. Actually, second free throw is good. First one not so much. Third free throw for Shadowan is good. So 2 for 3 from the line. 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And kick ball. We'll stay with the Mustangs. Down pass to Deuce Middleton. The other side for McKeever. Craig, to the far side, and Deuce Middleton able to keep it in from the corner. Nice hustle there for Middleton. Front of free throw line, McKeever, or excuse me, that was Dylan Gutshaw, no good. That ball taken away by Dylan Gutshaw. Dylan Gutshaw doesn't get a whole lot of playing time this season, but he's making an impact already here in this game with less than a minute to go. Here's Middleton. Now a high scoring first quarter. That's Perry 0 for 4 for shooting. And field goal shooting. 30 seconds to go. Not a lot of opportunities for the Mustangs in the first quarter because that's how good this Greencastle-Antrim defense has been. Could be a long night here for the Mustangs. Only down by 9. And that's because of the great control that Westbury has had in this first quarter. There's Marcus Quaker. Quaker shooting free. Good. First field goal of the game. It's a three-pointer for Marcus Quaker and the Mustangs. Final seconds here, and the shot goes off, and good. Blake Shadoing hits the buzzer beater. And we have reached the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back for the start of the second. You are watching Westbury Boys Basketball against the Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils exclusively on the Westbury Athletic Party YouTube channel. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter. We are back here now for about to start the second quarter. Here's a good time for Westbury Athletic Department trivia question of the game. Today's question involves District 3 basketball. There are only 2 undefeated teams left in District 3. Name both of those teams. There are only 2 undefeated teams left in District 3 boys basketball. Name both of those teams. We'll have that answer for you coming up on the Westbury Athletic Party halftime report. Westbury gets the ball first. Behind by 8. Westbury didn't have a lot of opportunities, but Marcus Quaker got the three-pointer in the final seconds. That was before a 2-point buzzer beater from Blake Shadoin. Shadoin had 4 points in the first quarter, leading the way for all the players for both teams. There's Mason Sano, and no, that was actually Brandon McKeever, and McKeever gets 2 points. Drives it to a 6-point lead, and a shot, and will go in. No, will not. They hang up there for a while. But Adam Horst is going to go to a free throw line shooting 2. That was on Deuce Middleton for his first, team's second. And Adam Horst getting the first free throw in. Single free throw for Horst. Perfect. 2 for 2 from the line. Once again, tight defense shown by the Blue Devils. This had not very easy for the Mustangs. Double guarding and out of bounds. Westbury still maintaining possession. Marcus Quaker. Marcus Quaker with a three-pointer in the first quarter. And not a good screen there for Dylan Gutshaw. And here's Gutshaw now over to Deuce Middleton. Here's Quaker. Greencastle has been doing well, affording the screens. Except for that point, Dylan Gutshaw finding Josiah Twig wide open for a long two-point shot. Good screen there for Dylan Gutshaw to leave Josiah Twig wide open. Last night, West Prairie Middle School boys basketball had a tremendous upset against the Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils. Earlier today, the Blue Devils won the JV game by a score of 34-11. So can West Prairie find a way to get 2 out of 3 games this weekend? And there's a three-point shot for Deuce Middleton. That makes it a 3-point lead, and West Prairie shooting is hot. I got to carry here for Eli Sterling. Good shooting team so far for the Mustangs. And they keep it up on defense now, only behind by 3. And a shot and a walk. Eli Sterling call on the travel. Let's play out a good second quarter here. And they keep the momentum going. They're on a 7-2 run in the third quarter. This pass intercepted. That looks like trouble, and it is. 2 points. Easy takeaway. And 2 points for Connor Wright. And here's Marcus Quaker for 3 again. Marcus Quaker. 3-point shot for the second time in this game. Marcus Quaker feeling it right now, and so is Adam Horst. First field goal of the game for Horst. About to go 4-point lead. It's a good shooting performance here for the Mustangs. One of the best we have seen in a long time. And here's Sano. Sano tripped up, no foul. There's McKeever, and McKeever, yep, got to be called on the walk there. Greencastle-Antrim was up by 9 in the first quarter. Now only up by 4. West Prairie still looking for their first lead in the game. So it's been a good shooting performance for the Mustangs so far in this game. And almost looking like an alley-oop attempt there for the Blue Devils. Does not go well. There's Middleton, over to Marcus Quaker. This shot is blocked. Blocked by Connor Wright. And there's 3-point shooting range, and good for Connor Wright. His second 3-pointer of the game. Back to a 7-point lead. West Prairie's going to call a timeout. 3:47 left to go here. It's a full timeout here for the Mustangs. We'll be right back after this West Prairie timeout. back here now after a West Prairie timeout. Good shooting here all around for both teams. By the Blue Devils with a 7-point lead. And we are in for a good one. High-scoring game here. Much better shooting performance for the Mustangs compared to what they did this past Friday at Gettysburg. And here we go. We wonder what head coach Tom Smee had to say to his Mustangs. Again, good defense here. That's got to be one of the keys for Greencastle-Antrim to walk away with a win here today. A lot of Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devil fans making a trip here tonight. Long trip there for the Blue Devils to get here today. Let's play girls basketball at Greencastle-Antrim tonight. Here's Josiah Twig. 3 minutes to go here, coming up for halftime. Got lots to talk about a halftime report. What we saw earlier today, an incredible week we had here at West Prairie High School last week. And what we have coming up this week. Also our answer to our West Prairie Athletic Power trivia question of the game. All that and more coming up on the West Prairie Athletic Power halftime report. Josiah Twig, again, great defense for our Blue Devils. Makes it much more difficult for the Mustangs to get a shooting play, but whenever they shoot, they cash in almost every single time. Here's Mason Sano to the far other side. Here's Josiah Twig. Twig, no good screen there. Josiah Twig walked. This 2-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound, and a floater, good for Sorenso Solomon. Solomon his first 2 points of the game. Back to a 9-point lead for Blue Devils. Last time we saw West Prairie boys basketball here at home, it was a heartbreaking loss for the Mustangs against the Big Spring Bulldogs. And a nice easy pass down the middle for Dylan Gutshaw. It was left unattended. And that's an easy 2 points there for Dylan Gutshaw. His first 2 points of the game. And 3-point range once again. This time for Jordan Hunt. And now a 10-point lead. Largest lead of the game for the Blue Devils. And just about a minute to go here in the second quarter. We also have some breaking news regarding tomorrow's game. During the halftime point, oh, what a lucky shot there for Josiah Twig. It bounced up and somehow bounced back in for Josiah Twig for 3. And back to a 7-point lead, back-to-back threes here for Jordan Hunt. A lot of 3-pointers in this game so far. Gonna have to tally them up for the halftime report. That's back-to-back threes for Jordan Hunt. From the corner even. 30 seconds to go here before halftime. Nice behind back pass there from Gutshaw to find Mason Sano. Sano going to the corner from McKeever. Back to Middleton. 15 seconds to go here. West Prairie has time for one more shot. Down by 10. And McKeever has got to take a shot. Rejected by Connor Wright. 5 seconds to go here. 3-point shot for the man who's been good. 3-pointers. And there's the foul with 1.1 seconds left to go. This has got to be 3 free throws for Jackson Ebby. It's got to be West Prairie's 3rd foul as a team. 2nd for Dylan Gutshaw. Jackson Ebby going to the free throw line shooting 3. And first free throw, no good. Free throw, in and out, no good again. Substitution being made now. Dylan Gutschall going to the bench. Marcus Quaker back in for the Mustangs for this last second of the second quarter. And not going to be 0-3. He makes it in the first one, or the third one. And long shot. He's going to be nowhere close. And the Blue Devils up by 11 at the half. We'll be right back in 2 minutes for the West Prairie Athletic Power halftime report. You're watching West Prairie boys basketball against the Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Power YouTube channel. We'll be right back in 2 minutes for the halftime report. We are back here now for the West Prairie Athletic Power halftime report. As you can see on the top of your screen, Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils up by 11, 30-19. And we have our first half stats here for the first half. First for West Prairie, 1 point for Mason Santa on a free throw. 2 points each for Brandon McKeever and Dylan Goodshaw. 3 points for Deuce Middleton. 5 points for Josiah Twig, and leading the way with 2 3-point shots is Marcus Quaker with 6 points. Law sharing for Greencastle-Antrim in terms of scoring, 2 points for Sorsano Sullivan, 3 points each for Jackson Ebby and Eli Sterling, 4 points each for Adam Horst and Blake Shadowan, 6 points, back-to-back 3-pointers for Jordan Hunt, and leading the way for Greencastle-Antrim is Connor Wright with 8 points in the first half. So that's your scoring summary for the first half. And we have a little bit of a schedule change for this week now. And we have a lot of West Prairie students here, and I don't know if they heard the news or not, but West Prairie School District tomorrow, it will be closed. And so tomorrow's girls basketball game scheduled for tomorrow against York Suburban has been postponed or canceled. We don't know if there will be a makeup day for that non-conference matchup for West Prairie girls basketball on tomorrow against York Suburban. So stay tuned for that. We don't know if there's going to be a makeup day or not, considering it's a non-conference matchup. But enjoy your snow day, everybody, tomorrow, because it's going to be a rough one. West Prairie School District announcing earlier today that West Prairie School District will be closed due to impending weather. Therefore, no girls basketball game tomorrow night. So our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Power YouTube channel will be Friday night, where we have girls basketball here against the Northern York Polar Bears. That game will start at 7 o'clock. West Prairie boys basketball will be at Northern on Thursday night for some reason. And the Blue Devils will have one more home game left this season. That will be on Friday night against Big Spring Senior night for the Blue Devils in their next game. Right now, it's a good time for to answer our West Prairie Athletic Prairie trivia question of the game. There are only 2 undefeated teams left in District 3 boys basketball. Name both of those teams. The first one is Linfield Hill Christian School. In single A, they are number 1 seed with a 12-0 record. And in 6A, Reading with a 17-0 record, the number 1 ranked team in District 3 6A right now. So those are your 2 undefeated teams left in District 3, Linfield Hill Christian and Reading High School. So, yep, that's a bit of a schedule change. No girls basketball tomorrow. Enjoy your snow days, boys and girls, tomorrow. I'll probably have to work sometime tomorrow. But, hey, that's what happens when you work. So, yep, we got just about 5 minutes left to go. We had an incredible week here last week. It all started with boys basketball here at home and a tough one against Big Spring Bulldogs. It went to overtime, and it was a high-scoring overtime period for West Prairie and Greencastle. But in the end, the Bulldogs were victorious here last time up for boys basketball here at West Prairie this past Tuesday by a score of 48-46 in overtime. Now on Thursday night, we had West Prairie Wrestling having their senior night against a really good team in Biglerville. It was senior night for West Prairie. West Prairie honoring their 8 seniors before the match. And it was a good night for the West Prairie Wrestling team on Thursday by a score of 50-12 against the Biglerville Canners. Then on Friday night, last week, we had West Prairie girls basketball in a throwing game as well. That game also went to overtime. West Prairie went on to win this game in overtime by a score of 41-37. The Mustangs snapped a 7-game losing streak against Gettysburg this past Friday night. Then on Saturday night, if you haven't seen the replay for Saturday's match, do yourself a favor, check it out. West Prairie Wrestling, for just the 3rd time in program history, getting the win against Boiling Springs Bubblers. It came down to the last match when Jackson Rush got the major decision victory when West Prairie was behind by 3, and Jackson Rush got the major decision victory to upset the Boiling Springs Bubblers by a score of 27-26. And you can catch that all those games on demand on the West Prairie Athletic Prairie YouTube channel. In fact, like I know I'm tooting my own horn here, but if you aren't familiar with STAA, they are the sports announcers agency. They help sports broadcasters like myself to get out there in the world and see what we can do with our sports broadcasting. But my last call when Jackson Rush got the win for West Prairie, that call made it to their national calls of the week, so it got a little bit of national spotlight. You can check that out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, STAA. I forget what it stands for, unfortunately, but they help sports broadcasters like me and fans into this kind of work. So I want to thank STAA for acknowledging the great call and a great match for West Prairie Wrestling this past Saturday. West Prairie Wrestling, by the way, will be on the road at Waynesboro on Thursday, and with a win there, West Prairie will win the Mid-Penn Colonial Division Championship, their first and only 2nd championship, their first since 1992. So you can catch that match, by the way, live, not here on YouTube, but on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/WP Golden Pipes for all the latest content on West Prairie Athletics, including game previews and exclusive broadcasts throughout the year, with my next one being History in the Making, West Prairie Wrestling at Waynesboro at 7 o'clock. You do not want to miss that match. Go to facebook.com/WP Golden Pipes. Hit like, subscribe, and follow more on the official Facebook page of the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. We are about a minute away to go here. We're going to take a quick break before the start of the second half. You're watching West Prairie boys basketball against the Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Prairie YouTube channel. We'll be right back in less than a minute for the start of the second half. We are back here about to get set for the start of the second quarter. We see a few comments on our West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel live chat here. I've got to highlight one of them. Here is Hannah saying go Mustangs, and she also posted let's get a win. And so here we go, start of the third quarter here. Greencastle-Antrim getting the ball first, up by 11. Here's 3-point shot, no good, air ball. And taken by Josiah Twig. An 11-point lead is not a very comfortable lead for any team by any means. It might be for any team against West Prairie, but West Prairie, we have seen big comebacks like this before. So West Prairie definitely not out of the ropes yet. And 3-point shot, air ball this time by McKeever. Ray McKeever had 2 points in the first half. An offensive rebound. And out of bounds. It'll go to the Mustangs. Again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, here for this Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. Also forgot to mention one thing about the wrestling team during the halftime report. West Prairie Wrestling, as of right now, they are currently ranked number 2 in the District 3 2A power rankings, and that's huge for the Mustangs because the top 2 teams get to host a quarterfinal and semifinals for District 3 tournament. And the number 1 seed right now is Berks Catholic, undefeated at 17-0. The only undefeated team in District 3, actually. Berks Catholic will be in action on the road tomorrow at Faith Christian out of Philadelphia. So West Prairie actually has a chance of being the number 1 overall seed in the District 3 playoffs with a win on Thursday. And there's a 3-point shot for Logan Alley. Logan Alley, his first 3 points of the game. And this has been a very good 3-point shooting team for the Blue Devils. 6 3-point shots for the Blue Devils so far in this game. West Prairie also getting some free 3-pointers, 4 of them. 2 of them coming off of Marcus Quaker. And McKeever, and a pushing foul. Foul is on Adam Horst for his second, team's first of the half. Good defense shown once again by the Blue Devils. And here's McKeever. There now to Marcus Quaker. Good screen there by McKeever. And that pass goes way out. It'll go to the Blue Devils. Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils are currently ranked number 12 in the District 3 5A power rankings. A bounce and a shot for Connor Wright. Wright now has 10 points. First player to get to double-digit scoring. And what looks like Connor Wright might not be the only one here. Stuart Middleton for free. And Middleton has his second 3-pointer of the game, and a timeout call by the Mustangs. 4:38 to go. And it's a 13-point lead, back-to-back threes for both of these teams. And it's a full timeout. We're going to take a quick break ourselves. You're watching boys basketball against the Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. We'll be right back after this West Prairie timeout. Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? Ever thought of becoming a referee for basketball or wrestling? Now is your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Again, that's PIAA.org. Back here now after the West Prairie timeout. And the Blue Devils are in possession here. 3-point shot for Deuce Middleton. Resulting in the West Prairie timeout. And 3-point shooting here again. Long 3-point shot here for Sursano Solomon. Offensive rebound, however, from the corner. Free. Good. Logan Ali with back-to-back 3-pointers. And that is the 8th 3-point shot for the Blue Devils in this game. So we're seeing 3-point shots all over the place here today. Deuce Middleton. And low ball by Marcus Quaker. Able to keep it in. Mason Sound knocks it down. Hangs on. There's Marcus Quaker. Over to Josiah Twig. Josiah Twig. Going to the corner for Marcus Quaker from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Eli Sterling. And 3-point shot from the corner again. Are you kidding me? This time it's for Sursano Solomon. What a 3-point shooting performance here. And a foul. Foul is on Logan Ali for his second. That's only the 5th foul in this game on the Blue Devils. And man, this quarter has gone flying by. I didn't even look at the score for a little bit. Just over 3 minutes to go here now in the third quarter. Feels like this one has been flying, doesn't it? I guess when you have all these 3-pointers and not a whole lot of fouls, I guess that would happen. Only 3 fouls in the game for West Perry, all of them in the first half. And the Blue Devils with 5. Mason Sound, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Connor Wright. And nice pass around here. Here's Solomon. Solomon going inbound and down the middle, and too easy for Connor Wright. Now to a 21-point lead for the Blue Devils. Largest lead of the game, and the Blue Devils looking for more. That pass was tipped by Solomon. Josiah Twig with the ball. To be Keever. Keever, fake shot there. There's Middleton. Middleton, and a walk. There's a 3-point shot, and are you kidding me? That is the first 3-pointer for Jackson Ebby. Now a 24-point lead. This has been a 3-pointing spectacular here for the Blue Devils. That's their 4th of the quarter. It might be possible. We might be looking at a new record this season for most 3-pointers in a game combined for both teams. We're not used to seeing this great 3-point shooting except last year when West Prairie Boys basketball broke a school record for most 3-pointers in a season. Also due to the credit of now West Prairie graduate Grayson Sheehanball, who's now a student at Penn State Harrisburg. His mom Kathy is in attendance here tonight. And great defense once again shown by the Blue Devils. It's a turnover to not get the inbound pass in time. This has just been a complete performance here for the Blue Devils. Great defense, great shooting. When you get a performance like this, you can be very tough to beat. And this ball brewing around, doing Gutschall with it now. And that pass taken by Jordan Hunt. 3-point shooting again, not good this time. Offensive rebound, however. And a shot, no good again. Back to the 3-point line. And here is Brendan Shadoan. Shadoan for 3, no good. Rebound by Braden McKeever. Very quickly, 20 seconds to go here. Here's a takeaway, and that will go out of bounds. 12 seconds left to go here in the quarter. The Blue Devils up by 24. Marcus Quaker going back in now for Braden McKeever. That's probably, by the way, it's on a 7-game losing streak ever since getting their first win. And so far, their only win of the season in the Perry County third place game. Third place tournament. Third place game in the Perry County tournament against Susquehanna. Foul shot is deflected. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. The Blue Devils have a spectacular third quarter, only giving up 3 points for the Mustangs. We'll be right back for the fourth and final quarter. We are back here about to start the fourth and final quarter of this one. The Blue Devils has, actually both of these teams combined have not very focused right now. Straight to the quarter score here. But as I was saying, West Prairie and Greencastle-Antrim combined for 12 3-point shots. 9 of them coming off of Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils. And this ball goes out of bounds. Correction here, there have been 13 total 3-point shots in this game. 9 of them are from the Blue Devils. So it's been a very good shooting performance for the Blue Devils. And a pass right down the middle to find Deuce Middleton. Middleton had the only 3 points in the third quarter for West Perry. And here he gets the scoring going for the Mustangs early in the fourth. It was also a very good scoring quarter in the second. And 3-point shot, no good here for Brendan Shadoan. And it's Middleton. Good screen there by McKeever. All by himself. Mason Sam did not take a shot from the corner. And a walk is called. Going in now for West Perry is Michael Weaver. First time seeing him in this game. And there's 3 points again. Or excuse me, long 2-point shot. 2 points for Brendan Shadoan. Here's Quaker. Greencastle-Antrim bench all fired up. And pass right down there to McKeever. And the foul. Here goes Braden McKeever. Last foul was on Blake Shadow in his second. McKeever shooting 2. First free throw, no good. This is only the second trip to the free throw line for West Prairie Mustangs. The first trip was for Mason Sano back in the first quarter. He went 1 for 2. Second free throw is also good. Just the second one is good. And early pass here. Derek Snook now coming in for the Mustangs for the first time in this game. Over here now to Brandon Shadowan. The Shadowan brothers having a good day so far. Here's Brandon. Okay, offensive rebound here for Owen Plum, who just came in. Some of the younger guys for Greencastle-Antrim coming in. Greencastle-Antrim up by 23. This could be a very quick quarter, and a travel is called on Jordan Hunt. There's Middleton over to Josiah Twig. Earlier today, Greencastle-Antrim JV Blue Devils got a 34-11 win against West Perry, so the Blue Devils are looking for a sweep here today. Yesterday, West Perry Middle School varsity got a surprising upset against the Blue Devils. Low scoring affair, but the Mustangs with a win in middle school varsity yesterday. This pass deflected. Hung out here by Owen Plum. Plum, might have slid there for a travel, but no call. Here's Brendan Shadowan. Or to Jordan Hunt. Hunt taking a shot at a hard foul. Marcus Quaker took a hard shot and able to get right back up. A foul on Derek Snook, actually. First free throw for Jordan Hunt, no good. Jordan Hunt has 6 points in this game on back-to-back three-pointers in the second quarter. Second free throw is good. Here's Deuce Middleton. Deuce Middleton shooting free, no good. And ball is tipped. And they'll stay with the Mustangs. Ball last touched by Plum. Inbound pass to side tray, corner 3, no good. And a foul here. Just over halfway through the first quarter. And that foul was on Marcus Quaker, his first. So far, a very clean game between both of these teams. The Blue Devils only have 3 players with 2 fouls. And 3-point shot, good! Brandon Shadowan for 3. That keeps the streak alive here for the Blue Devils. There's Middleton. And there's Marcus Quaker. No good. Shove is called. Lewis on a foul is on 45, Owen Plum. Marcus Quaker going to the line shooting 2. First free throw is short. Second free throw is good. 3:18 to go here in the game. Blue Devils are on their way to an 11th win of the season. Greencastle-Antrim is coming off a tough loss at home against the Shippensburg Greyhounds by a score of 50-44. And a long 3-point shot, no good for Jackson Ebby. 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebound by Derek Snook. Snook was looking for a quick pass, doesn't find anybody. And easy 2 points for Blake Shadowan. Blue Devils is going to bring in a whole new squad here. There's 2 points for Deuce Middleton. Just about 2.5 minutes to go here in the game. That loss, by the way, for Blue Devils snapped a 3-game winning streak. And 3-point shot, no good. Ishon Coleman is in for the Blue Devils. And now almost a whole new squad coming in for the Blue Devils. Ishon Coleman is in. Number 33, Sal Bangura is in. 34, Will Schaefer is in. Number 30, Garrett Blueball is in. And 3-point shot for Josiah Twig is in. That's Josiah Twig's second 3-pointer of the game. And with just over 2 minutes to go. The ball is tipped. 2 minutes to go. There's Dylan Gutshaw over to Derek Snook. So had a hard time hanging on to it. And Josiah Twig for 3. No good again. No good this time. Rebound by Sal Bangura. There's a long 2-point shot. No good for Nathan Hanks. That's one player we missed in the substitutions for Blue Devils. Nathan Hanks is in. And a shot and the foul. Josiah Twig with 2 and looking to make a 3-point play. Josiah Twig gets the end one. Man, 16 seconds to go. So it's back to a 20-point lead for the Blue Devils. We encourage everyone to stick around for the West Prairie Athletic Park post-game report. We'll have all the final stats for you here. And a block call. Blocking call on the Mustangs. That's the 3rd foul on Dylan Gutshaw. And first free throw for Coleman is no good. And Coleman 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Nice job keeping it in. McKeever Here now to number 13, Brendan Drumheller, who just came in for West Perry. Shot, dribbles around, no good. Offensive rebound for McKeever. McKeever finding Drumheller. Another finds McKeever again from the court, goes in, and no good, rejected, taken by Nathan Hanks. 33 seconds to go here in the game. Here's Hanks, and Greencastle going to just hang on to this ball. That's if they want a bigger lead than they already have. All the younger guys for the Blue Devils, the JV guys pretty much on the court. 5 seconds here. Blue Devils are just going to hang on to this. The Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils, long road trip for them, but they make it worth it. As the Blue Devils get a 20-point victory, 54-34 here at West Prairie High School. We'll be right back in 30 seconds for the West Prairie Athletic Park postgame report. The Blue Devils win it 54-34. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. We are back here now at the West Prairie Athletic Park postgame report. High scoring affair here for the Blue Devils, and they walk away with a 20-point victory. And now here's our final stats here. First for West Perry, 1 point for Mason Sano, 2 points for Dylan Gutshaw, 3 points for Brandon McKeever, 7 points for Marcus Quaker, 10 points for Deuce Middleton, and leading the way for West Prairie, Josiah Twig with 11 points in the loss against the Blue Devils. For Greencastle-Antrim, a lot of different players scoring here. 3 points for Eli Sterling, 4 points for Adam Horst, 5 points for Sursano Solomon and Brandon Shadowan. 6 points, 3 different players scoring 6 points. Jackson Ebby, Logan Alley, and Blake Shadowan. 7 points for Jordan Hunt. Leading the way for Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils, our West Prairie Athletic Park player of the game with 12 points. Connor Wright, fantastic first half. Was kept quiet in the second half with only 4 points. But Connor Wright, number 14 for the Blue Devils, leading the way for Greencastle-Antrim. He is our West Prairie Athletic Park player of the game. Greencastle-Antrim now improves to 11 wins and 6 losses. They are now 8-3. In the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. West Prairie extends their losing streak to 8 games now. They are 1-16 overall. Still looking for their first win in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. They are now 0-11. Next time out for both teams, West Prairie will be on the road at Northern York down in Dillsburg on Thursday night for a 7 o'clock matchup against the Polar Bears. Greencastle-Antrim will be at home for the last time this season. It will be senior night for the Blue Devils on Friday night, where they host the Big Spring Bulldogs at 7:30. Our next broadcast here was supposed to be tomorrow, but West Prairie School District already announcing that they are closed due to impending weather. So tomorrow's girls basketball game has been postponed or canceled. See if we can find a makeup date for York Suburban against West Prairie girls basketball. If not, we'll be back here on Friday for West Prairie girls basketball. Friday night hoops for West Prairie girls basketball against the Northern York Polar Bears Friday night for our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel starting at 7 o'clock. That's going to do for us here at West Prairie High School. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our public address announcer, Brent Anderson, our high school principal, Chris Ron, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying so long from West Prairie High School. This has been a presentation of West Prairie boys basketball against the Greencastle-Antrim Blue Devils, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. Your final score on this one, the Blue Devils winning 54-34. Good night, everybody.